Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for me and Roboco chapter 172. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, that's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, I'm really excited for this chapter because we're getting a Roboco manga pitch chapter. And those chapters are usually like peak Roboco. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. I'm ready to die laughing. I really am. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Wow, this is great. This is so great. I think this might just be my masterpiece. It's like eye-poppingly amazing. She really wants me to look. Did you draw a new manga? Let me read it. Well, just this one's fine. Oh, why is she acting like I'm the one who insisted? Now then, allow me to show you Roboco Tyra's latest work. No! There's the ripoff right on schedule. What have I told you about ripoffs? Plus, speaking of ripoffs, there's plenty of them that you could have based it off. Plus, our artists, the Promised Neverland creators, he learned so much from them, remember? Really? Okay. Posaka, I hope you especially are reading me and Roboco for this reason. They're both so nice, though. It'll be fine. Yes, they are! They are so nice! I've tweeted with Posaka. Posaka is such a sweetheart. They're both so nice, though. It'll be fine. Get mad at us just once, please! Anyway, this isn't Promised Neverland. It's Shoelace, not a hand. It's about the kids' daily lives making shoes every day. Emma, how many shoes did you make? And that's entertaining? No, my god. You seem pretty confident this time around, but isn't this just your typical plagiarism? I did essentially plagiarize the setting. We should apologize. I'll do it with you. No, I'd like you to pay close attention to the art this time. The art? I mean, it seems like your usual, huh? There's screen tone! Wow! That's right, I'm really bad at applying screen tone. All these dots, how does this even work? Which is why I never used it before. However, this time there's tone. How, you ask? I transitioned to digital art! Yes! Digital art! Yeah, I think this is a sign that Miyazaki is switched to digital art. Hell, a lot of mangaka have used more digital art. A good example of this, actually, is Boichi, the mangaka of Dr. Stone. He uses digital art. Same with Sakaki, actually, now that I think about it. She does it, too, with Tokyo Underworld, but the way she does it, whoa. Same with Boichi. It's amazing. Digital art. So this chapter is titled Digital Art and Roboco. That's amazing, but is it really so easy to do? It's not easy, of course, but it's also not that difficult. At least not if you have an iPad. Yes! That's what the manga could use. If you watch any of Boichi's quick draw videos, you know that he uses a tablet. An iPad? You can do that on an iPad? See, even Roboco says it. Quite a few professional manga artists draw on an iPad, actually. In fact, the artist of... Yes, I knew it! This is gonna show Miyazaki uses it, too. In fact, the artist of this very manga uses one. Is that true? I do the pencils analog, but everything after that is digital. Yeah, that's something that's been happening too, is that especially since COVID, mangaka have embraced hybrid localization. Or not localization, excuse me. Hybrid art, there we go. Where you have or the hybridization of manga. That's the wording I was wanting to use. Oh my god. Where they'll do hand drawing. They'll start it off with hand drawing, doing hand drawings, and then do digital. I mean, Gege does it for Christ's sake. But anyways, but why go to digital? Well, I've drawn a lot of manga so far. You'd think I'd have gotten a series by now, but it just hasn't happened. And I finally realized the reason for that. Turns out it's because I wasn't drawing digitally. That's not why. The polish I've gained in moving from analog to digital means that I have no more blind spot. Blind spots. Is your hearing damaged too? Just because you're drawing digital just because you're drawing digitally doesn't make your art better. What are you talking about? Look how much cleaner my lines are. I see no difference. Well, Master, have you ever seen someone bad at art drawing digitally? That's because it's a tool usually used by people who are already good. Digital art is convenient, but I don't think that means it's inherently better, you know? The analog way has its own advantages, which I agree with. It's true that I had some reluctance to make the switch. You did? Yes. Speaking of Gege, I've always wanted to have a gallery exhibition of my original manuscript pages, so, well, that's never happening. This is why, by the way, speaking of Gege, this is why Gege said that he's not going to be at any more Jump Festas until Jujutsu Kaisen is done because of the hybridization of manga art. What he wants to do is after Jujutsu Kaisen is done, then do hand drawings and then display them and have like an exhibition and stuff like that, which makes sense. It does, and also, you know, his weekly serialization schedule kind of prevents him from doing more hand drawings as well. So only the most artistically accomplished manga artists get to do that. I want to do it at the fanciest gallery in Roppongi. Don't push it. But digital art is convenient enough for me to give up on an exhibition. Shall I show you my actual process? Oh yeah, I want to see this. First, I'll open Clip Studio Paint. Oh, CSP, huh? And here's the manga I showed you earlier. Ooh, huh? So this is what that looks like. Yeah, and this is what. And again, if you watch any quick draws from from Boichi, for example, you'll see this. And also another one off the top of my head, Daramion uses a lot of technology in his art, including AI. Around here, so let's suppose I want to draw another kid between Emma and Ray. So you're just calling them Emma and Ray, huh? If this were ink on paper, I'd have to apply whiteout and do lots of tricky trimming and pasting. It'd be rough. That sounds hard. But working digitally, I could just use the eraser tool with no whiteout necessary. Oh, I'll select the eraser and just erase the part I don't need. Oops. Huh? Everything okay? Emma and Ray are super gone, looks like. And even if you make a mistake with digital, you can easily undo. So that was a mistake. I'll tap the undo button and I opened a different page. Wait, no, I'll go back to the previous page. I opened a new page, so the previous page was autosaved, and now I can't go back. So what? So what now? As you can see, digital art. That is definitely not what you set out to show. Anyway, the real reason I switched to digital is this. It's really effective for tones and spot blacks. She's just pushing ahead, huh? When our artists needed to draw Emma with analog tools in the Promised Neverland spinoff, it apparently took about 5 minutes to apply the screen tone to her hair each time, trimming away the unnecessary part of the tone. This is so cool! I like this! There might be as many as 50 Emma bodies in the chapter. That's enough to give you Emmaphobia. I hope this is accurate and not just viz puns. Bodies is really bad phrasing there. Allow me to demonstrate. Take this page, for example. There are no tones or spot blacks yet, but as you can see, if I just tap on the spots I want to fill, and voila, it's bleeding all over the place. Oh my God. Hey, Norman, you're slacking. Say something, Norman. Okay. Say something, Ray. Okay. Yeah, concentrate when we're making shoes. You can't just wait for the other shoe to drop. What the fuck? You gotta make it first. Whoa, we got a comedian here. I was just about to do it, but now my motivation's totally gone. Geniuses are really useless in times like these. This one is so stupid. You're not not really using the tool very well. Perhaps we're at the limits of technology. No, you're just sloppy. Ray's almost totally black. He's just in the shadow. Wait, he's just in the shadow, and it's not just tones and spot blacks that are convenient. I used to do effect lines in freehand, and I couldn't draw backgrounds, but with digital, that's all simple. It is. As I said with Daramion, for Kengan, Daramion has told me that he uses AI art primarily for like backgrounds and stuff like that. And with Trojan X, we've seen like 3D models and stuff like that for Trojan X as well in the background. So this doesn't surprise me. Really? I'll just drop some Western style buildings that suit the Promised Neverland aesthetic in the background, then some more tones and effect lines to heighten the scene. Just said Promised Neverland out loud, and look what we have. Now we're just in hell. Oh my god. Maybe with this I could get attached to a writer and be serialized as the artist for it. You're getting way ahead of yourself. Speaking of, just like Posca. I love that we got the Posca reference here. Posca, I want to see your reaction to this. I do. Honestly, there's not that much difference from your other art. In fact, it's so muddled it might actually be harder to read. So in the end, you're just telling me to practice drawing more? I mean, yeah, don't wanna. But also, you're always willing to take on new challenges. That's a really good trait, Roboco. Still, the way it makes everything so simple, CSP really is amazing. Well, but in the end, it's just a tool. Yeah, but a really handy one for manga artists. I agree with this. I do. And for some, like, the old school manga artists, like Tagashi, Tagashi tried it, but the problem is with Tagashi is that it really kind of messed up his health a little bit. So yeah, he's doing the hand drawing, and then the assistants are doing the digital portion. Mind if I give it a try? Damn you, CSP! You think you're so great, huh? The next day, I'm home. What? You're going crazy with ink and paper. What's wrong, Roboco? I thought you moved to digital. Well, I realized something. I'm a robot, which puts me on the digital side already. Digital me making digital art. That's like digital likes digital, which makes it analog. This mug is so stupid. Pretty sure that's not how it works. Art made digitally is digital, right? Wrong. Analog art made by a digital Roboco is digital. What are you talking about? The point is, as another digital entity, I can't let CSP beat me. So you're jealous of it? How are you going to compete with CSP? I'm the #1 manga drawing robot in the world. I might still be terrible now, but with hard work and practice, I'm going to master screen tones and backgrounds. Okay. And pretty soon, pro manga artists everywhere will be using Roboco Studio Pro. Roboco, you just described what assistants do. See? Incidentally, this week's chapter was drawn fully digital. Roboco drawn with analog and pencils. Roboco drawn fully digital. There's not that much of a difference, to be honest. But dude, Miyazaki, you are so amazing. I love Miyazaki so much. Oh my god, Betsy posted this on Twitter too. Like, for real. But seriously, Miyazaki, now you have no excuse not to do like speed draw videos. I need to see this. I do. I'm gonna see his art process. But yeah, but as I said, for those of you that are curious, with the hybrid manga went to hybridization. Well, technically before that because of Oda. Oda was making the transition right at the start of Corona. That's what he was doing. He was making the switch to transition to digital so that, you know, even if they're in isolation, they can still get the work done remotely. And that's eventually that ended up spreading throughout, you know, the rest of Shueisha's publications, and Shueisha kind of encouraged it a little bit more. So there is that. But I'm very curious what you guys think about this. I know some people have issue with digital art or hell, even AI. But for me, ever since I learned about mangaka using digital art and how they done it, like example with Boichi specifically, I'm like, okay, I understand what you're doing here. This is actually pretty cool. And the fact that like mangaka like Boichi or oh my god, or Sakaki especially, the fact that they can get their art to look so beautiful like that it's incredible. It is. It's incredible what technology can do when the right person is using it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Roboco content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, we'll be seeing you later. Bye.